Howdy YouTube. Well, today, actually this weekend, we're going to journey over to Joe Pool Lake, and we are going to spend a couple of nights camped out at Cedar Hill State Park. Pulled into the gate here at Cedar Hill State Park, and this is the first time I've been to a Texas state park that actually has 3 lanes. And as you can see back there, they must get a lot of traffic. All right, well, I got to my campsite, getting things properly set up. There's an issue with Argentinian ants in this park. We've been down that Argentinian ant path before, but I came prepared this time because I saw it on the state park website. So anyway, I'm gonna put out some ant poison and finish setting up camp. Camp's pretty well set up out here at Cedar Hill State Park. Cedar Hill State Park, got a pretty decent camp. This is a really big park, and I may not be able to do scooter tour on the whole park, but I'll put some good stuff together for you, as I always do. All right, so let's do a campsite review. Cedar trees making my nose all stopped up. Gonna have a lot of sniffs to eradicate from my video. All right, we are in site number 234. Site 234, Cedar Hill State Park. 2017 St. Patty's Day. You can see that side to side we're pretty level. The pad is aging asphalt. Now I noticed that on the other side of the park when I was driving around, there are actually some really nice concrete pads, but I specifically wanted to be on this loop, and I'll show you why in a little bit. All right, water and electric only, and it's 30 amp. One thing I noticed that was kind of weird is the 30 amp plug is inverted. And also the post is right up here at the front of the site versus closer to the back, so I was not able to get all the way back on the pad, but that's all right. I got plenty of space. Now, I mentioned the Argentinian ants, same critters that we ran into over at Liberty Hill Park on Navarra Mills. I came prepared. I got a big old bag of triazicide, and I've covered the pad, so hopefully we will not have a repeat of Liberty Hill. Now you can see all the brush has been burned. They're calling it a prairie restoration. I drove over there before I came to my site to check it out. Anyway, we got a fire ring, fire pit. You can cook with the charcoal on that. Wood table, wood and steel, and we do have a shade structure. And that may come in handy because we are expecting got a 40% chance of showers this afternoon, this evening, and in the morning. A lot of slope, as you can see. That's all right. It's not too bad. Fortunately, the new cooking table has adjustable legs, so I can get it level even though there's a slope. I'm gonna be cooking up some hamburgers here shortly. I'm by myself right now. Yappy in the pack may not come spend the weekend with me out here at Cedar Hill State Park. So it may just be you and me. That burger sure was good. Hanging out here at Cedar Hill State Park. Kind of hard to see down through the trees on your side, I'm sure. Yeah, looking at the camera. It's cool, this new mic that I have. Now, the last two mics that I bought for the GoPro, whenever I plugged them in, the screen went away. I mean, the screen went black. This one doesn't do that. I can actually see the screen, which really helps frame the shot. I'm trying to find a break in these trees here so we can get a look down into the valley. Went over and met my neighbors. They saw the mat, the Texas flag mat, and they got all excited. They said, "Where did you get that? We gotta have one of those." I said, "I got it on Amazon, my favorite shopping place." All right, there we go. Now we can see the lake. That's Joe Pool Lake right there. Cedar Hill State Park. It's a pretty cool place. I know it'll be better when all these trees have got leaves on them. Right now it's kind of barren. We are out here, Cedar Hill State Park. We're gonna take a little ride and go through the Penn Farm Agricultural History Center. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed our visit to Penn Farm. I thought that was really intriguing, interesting history, especially since this is the part of Texas that I grew up in. It was very interesting to see all the old farm equipment and just the way people lived back in the day. So, well, here we are, Cedar Hill State Park. For the last 5 days, the weatherman's been saying there's going to be a chance of thunderstorms, a little bit of rain tonight and into tomorrow morning. Possible severe, like 30-40% chance of thunderstorms. So I came out here expecting, but the folks that were set up next door, I guess they weren't. As soon as we got a couple of sprinkles hit the ground, they just threw their kit together and boogied. They just threw it all in the back of the truck and got out of Dodge. A little bit of lightning. The folks across the way though, they don't look like they're going anywhere. Anyway, a little bit of rain. A little bit of thunder. That makes it interesting. At least I'm not in a tent. Set up out here at Cedar Hill State Park. The Bob Barker RV experience is not always sunshine and excitement. Welcome to Texas in early spring. The rainy season. Just got to be prepared for those rain showers, those thunderstorms. Most of it's happening to the east of us, but there's a lot of rain happening right here on top of us. It'll be gone in a little while. Never hangs out very long. It's not like being up in the rainforest in the Pacific Northwest or somewhere else. It'll blow through and dry out. Meanwhile, we just gotta hang tight. Good morning, all you vagabobs. Guess what I'm doing? Cooking up some bacon and eggs this morning. Thick cut bacon. I love it. Kind of a gray day this morning. You know, it's kind of a gray day, and it's supposed to stay this way all day. Still gonna get in some scooter runs and visit as many of the points of interest here at Cedar Hill State Park as I can. Rained a whole lot last night and everything is wet. Well, I've made an executive decision, and that is I'm gonna move over to the other side of the park, over by those where the concrete pads are, a little closer to more stuff to video, and definitely more scooter friendly, smoother road. Scooter's still charging anyway, but hang out here another hour or so, let the scooter get fully charged. Well, I have packed up the Vesta, been up to the gate front office twice about moving. She gave me a campsite she swore was flat, and then I got there, it was exactly the opposite. It was like a one-story drop down to the table and fire ring. So I went and found a spot and went back. She said, well, technically there's someone in there until 2 o'clock, so come back at 2. Oh, all right. Thought I'd come down here and look at the water. I have some worms. Maybe I need to put a hook in the water for a little bit anyway. Sounds like a plan. Let's go fishing. Hanging out here, doing a little fishing on Joe Pool Lake. Waiting to get into my new campsite. They said we had to let some people officially check out. Bought some worms, Walmart worms. But so far, no bites. Out here at Cedar Hill State Park, coming up on our second night, and I have relocated. I moved to the north end of the park. I got tired of walking on that really uneven slope, so I'm in site number 85, and as you can see, it's 50-30 water, and actually we have sewer. It's a full connection. This is a handicap site. What's crazy is up at the office in their book, they don't have any of the sites marked as handicap friendly, but there are 3, the one next door and the one on the other side, that have the big wide pads, concrete pads, and sidewalks going out to the table. And this one even has a sidewalk going over to the showers, the restroom. So much nicer than stumbling around on that slope that I had earlier. Don't have quite the same view as I did in that other site, but I'm liking the concrete pad a whole lot better than the broken down asphalt. Showers right next door, and the road surface over here is much smoother for scooting. Penn Farm yesterday, relocated today, and I've just seen something. I've just found something that I thought was kind of cool, kind of meshed together between Penn Farm and camping. Right here, that's a tomato plant. That's a tomato plant. There's another one somewhere. Ah, here it is. There's another tomato plant. All right, so the correlation, provided the guys that do the weed eating don't kill those tomato plants, here on the former Penn Farm land, there will once again be tomatoes cultivated. I have been sitting on the patio enjoying this beautiful afternoon. Sun is out. Man, I bet we're pushing 80 degrees. Got a nice breeze coming out of the south, although there are thunderstorm warnings for tonight. Again, I don't know if you can hear it. There's a lot of road noise coming off of, I think it's Pleasant Run Road. It's almost 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Park is pretty well deserted except for a couple of us diehards. The road noise is unreal. I've got ribeye steak on the menu for tonight. Gonna cook it on the gas grill. Breaking the law, breaking the law. I think it's time to go build a fire. That was fun. All right, let's go build a fire. Good morning. My last morning here at Cedar Hill State Park. It's Monday. I'm kind of hanging out waiting on Dallas traffic to rush hour anyway to die down before I drive up through downtown Dallas. Caught a really good sunset well, I didn't, because as you can see, this is to the west, but I saw through the cracks, through the branches, that there was a great sunset happening, and so I went down that way to try to get a shot, and I noticed a fella on top of his fifth wheel taking pictures, and so ended up chatting with them for a couple hours last night. They're full-timers. They've just got a really interesting story, and he shared that footage with me. So check this out. Look at this sunset from last night. All right, we're wrapping it up here at Cedar Hill State Park. Getting ready to drive through downtown Dallas. Monday morning traffic. Fun, fun, fun. Not. But anyway, kind of enjoyed my visit. The only thing the main detractor to this park is the road noise. So, right back up there is a main road. And I talked about it last night, but man, it's nonstop. So anyway, I finished tidying up my campsite, pick up what little bit of litter's laying around. I always pick up more than I drop and get on the road. Hey, if you've enjoyed what I've done, give me one of those thumbs up. If you thought it could use some work, well, you can give me a thumbs down. I'm okay with that. We're all entitled to our own opinion. But help me out. Click on that subscribe button down there. I'm driving for 9,000 subscribers in 2018. Appreciate you. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.